Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspar, and I am your host for this pre-market session. Just like we do each morning, I'll be watching these volume spikes columns for anything that's moving. Once I see a percentage taking off like this, I will click on it. Then I will check the volume, the current bar volume, which is this current bar, to make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be flowing like ants on candy. We need a battle going on right here. Once we see that, you'll see the price taking off. And once it stops rising, I will mark a support level like so. Once the price pulls back, I'll mark a support level. And you want to plan your entry somewhere down here by the support level for the next run up. But we don't buy in here unless we have tall green bars coming in on Dominator Master above this yellow line, which is the average volume. We also want to see this indicator going up, not down. So to quickly confirm we see a volume spike, I will click on it, or you will click on it. You will come over and check the current volume. If it's really flowing, then you will look at the price and this indicator to make sure that there's bars above the yellow line and that this indicator is moving up as well. Never trade off my screen. My screen is sometimes delayed. Delays can cost you money. I am also not a financial advisor. Don't take my words to heart. Don't let me influence your trading. Make sure you reach out to a professional financial advisor before you make any decision to buy or sell or take this information as training or whatever. It is for educational purposes only. I am a coder. I write scripts and I teach how to use these scripts, and automatically you kind of learn how to trade just by learning what we do each morning. You'll notice a new column in my watch list, and sometimes we have stocks that move up, but they move up so slow they don't trigger this volume spike column. So last Friday I wrote this script to let us know if there's just one or two green candles starting to form, and that's what this column will do. So it'll hopefully get us in near close to the bottom. And I have released it to premium members. It's over in TOS script number 31. We have about 2 minutes to go. Hopefully we'll have a good morning this morning. I think the Lord's going to bless us well. Let's see what happens. Make sure your active trader is on TIF so that you can trade the pre-market session. And here we go. This one immediately pulled backwards, watching these volume spikes for something that's taking off. Maybe this one. MIRA. Right now, we are watching this indicator. We want to see a tall green bar of the buyers coming in. Looks like the volume spikes are fading away. Not seeing any numbers rising. MRM looking like they may be coming in. Now they're selling. MIRA trying to find some buyers. Nvidia moving up just a little. SPRC had a few in there. Not happening there. Still waiting on MIRA. Looks like the only promising one so far, but not enough buyers to actually get in. Volume is very low. RDHL, I'm being told. RDHL pulling back a little. Want to see a tall green bar come in. Volume is quite low. 5,000 on the previous bar or candle. Just barely broke that at 7,000 on the current candle. Going to be hard to get in and get out of this one with such low volume. Spread is a bit high at 44 cents at times. Probably higher than that. Other times like 49 cents. It's almost like they don't want us to buy the good ones. They drive us away. I think the volume is too low to get into a stock with at this price level with no volume would be quite dangerous. Just like that red candle is $1 drop, actually over $1. We're always watching this spread number. I don't mention it too often, but I do mention it occasionally. Don't want this to be real high. I prefer it to be 9 cents and below. Sometimes I don't even pay the 9 cents. But right now it's running pretty high. Every time the stock rises, so does this spread. Every time it drops, this spread rises to keep you from buying the drops. And you'll never guess when it's in between those two moves. MIRA still hasn't found any buyers. NDRA around 48 cents, making a move. Volume is not so hot, but it is moving and growing. It is larger than the last candle. Tall wick on the top means sellers. Want to watch this indicator, make sure the buyers keep coming in. It's only paying pennies. I'm going to stay clear of it for now. I think I have my alarms off. Let me check again, though. I might have it on one of the other screens. Let me know if you still hear a dinging. I did find one of them on. Well, I found some more of them on as well. Just give me time. I'll get them done. Got like 8 or 10 of them I have to change. I practice on the weekends and turn this stuff back on. Two more to go. PWM making a move up. Watch these bars. This is where you want to know if you should get in or not. If the buyers keep coming in, it'll keep rising. Breaking up for a new high. Yes, I could have caught it sooner, but I was turning off alarms. Tall wick on the top means sellers are taking profit. You can see them right here in this current bar in Dominator Master. Watching for tall green bars to come in above that average volume line. That'll tell us the buyers are coming back in. Right now, it's kind of just hanging at that price level. Profit taking going on. Well, I can't say I could have entered it or would have entered it because I was kind of late on it doing these alarms. I wasn't paying attention, so chances are I wouldn't have entered. If I'd have caught it soon enough, there may have been an opportunity to pick up 10 cents a share, maybe, or 15. This would have been a pullback play. The price ran up, it stopped, it reversed. This would be your resistance level, this would be support. but then there were no tall green bars to come in for the entry, so this pullback was not accurate. Well, the movement was accurate, but the entry was not there. You can see the buyers trying to come back in. Need this bar to break out. RR. RR is the symbol. Watching these bars for continuation of buyers. Right now they're profit taking. It's kind of like the stocks this morning are making a small move up and then a small move back down. Nothing really exploding to the upside. Buyers starting to come back in. Pretty slow in its movement. Very short green dominator bar. Pushing to the upside now, $1.79. That's a 4-cent candle. Or 5. Pushing up slowly. More buyers coming in for $1.82. Pretty sluggish in its movement. Seeing a red dominator bar flash in every now and then. Those that get impatient start selling out and get out of it. Very slow movement. Not my kind of trade. I did not trade this stock. Good job, Terry. You have more patience than I do, Terry. Good job, Yandros. Good job, M. Good job, Yatube. Fumagoo. Few of you made a little bit. I just didn't see a lot of buyer interest in this one. It was sluggish in its movement. Sellers taking profit. DRA, White Arrow. 50-cent stock. Need some buyers to come in. Only paying a few pennies at a time. Or I should say only paying a penny at a time, because it's not jumping 2 pennies at a time. Good job, Terry. Good job, Yandros. Might want to keep an eye on SOXS today. It's down at a low around $21. I'm expecting a huge turnaround, the market providing it turns around as well. It's been as high as $29, $28. Maybe the turnaround from the bottom to start working its way back up to that level. I have not modified the precision scan. You got to remember all of our scans don't refresh at the same time. I don't know if I change my price level in here or not. I may have. I can look for you real quick. So I have a price of minimum 25 cents. Volume is 1 million, and that's the only changes I've made. It's on 1 minute with extended hours. PWM. This is why I wrote this indicator. It's moving up, but not strong enough to get a volume spike. So what this indicator does is it lets me know that one green candle is above the next. So I'm going to catch it within two candles. SOXS. It's best to trade it after the market opens. That way you have the proper volume for it to be driven in either direction. In pre-market, it's kind of hit or miss to trade it. So trade it during the regular session for a safer trade. UBXG sold off, now may try to work its way back above the 34 EMA, and that's this purple line. ELAB penny stock taking off like a bottle rocket. still going strong. So if you've been here for a while, you feel like you're pretty experienced. You can chase these green candles if you want. I don't suggest it for new investors. You got to really know what you're doing. You got to know how to watch these indicators to protect yourself. I think with these new indicators, the master scalper, this one, and this one, I think we pretty much made it a little safer to chase these green candles. We're not chasing them in the blind. We're actually watching the buyers and sellers come in. Continuing to push a little higher. Watching for red bar here for the profit takers. Tall green dominator bar coming in. Let's see if they can push it higher. We need this next bar to be just as tall. The buyers need to be strong and coming in. It's kind of weak right here at this short wick bar. Short wick up here for the profit takers. Sellers coming in. Another tall green dominator bar. More buyers coming into this penny stock. Pushing it up a little higher. Showing a sign of weakness up here in this area. It may not go much higher. Got to keep an eye on these bars. Looks like more buyers coming in. Slow morning for me too, Stone. I haven't pulled the trigger. Want something that has a lot of buyers behind it. Nice price range. Something I don't have to fear when I click the buy button. Good job, Terry. Good job, Kay. AJ, that would be a lucky guess if I were to answer your question. That's trying to predict the future. I don't do that. If I were that good, we'd all be millionaires. ELAB pushing up a little higher, but with a red candle this time. That means that this indicator here is turning down. So both indicators are no longer in sync. The buyers are trying to come in, but the momentum is shifting to the downside. Those of you who want to see an exit arrow, here's your exit arrow right here. When this indicator rolls over and starts turning red, that should be a notice to you to get out. Tall wicks on the top, lots of weakness up here. Yeah, I haven't looked at past history either, AJ. I just rely on the current process, what's happening now, not what happened in the past. Can't ever judge buyers and sellers from the past. You have to just take it with what they're doing currently. That's why I don't like to make guesses or make assumptions or whatever. I like playing what's happening right now. Where are the buyers today, this very minute? White arrow on PWM. Needs to break through this $1.50 level. Pushing up now. That white arrow never lies, does it? Buyers coming in. Let's hope they keep coming in. Pushing a little higher now. Man, I love those white arrows. Talk about money in the bank. And see, I picked that up here without a spike. I'm just clicking on the buyers, see what was moving, and I found it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have known until it took off. Nice tall green dominator bar. Couple of sellers showing right here in the bottom. Let's see if the buyers can overcome them and push it higher. Good job, Yandros. Devoted, I wrote a script to detect pullbacks. It has nothing to do with any other indicator. It's a standalone indicator, but I paired it up with this master scalper indicator. But it works with all screens. And it looks for a price to run up, a pullback, and a reversal, and it'll throw a white arrow if the volume of buyers comes back in. So it's doing the thinking for you. It's watching the calculations. And just about every time we get one, you'll see this rush of volume come in. Not every time, but I'm going to say 7 out of 10 times it's correct. Nice push. Thank you, Lord. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm going to take profits here. I had 2,000 shares at $1.60. I had to get out twice. Luckily, I got out while it was still going up, so it wasn't an issue. There were still buyers there to let me out. You're welcome, Devoted. Andros, it takes time, brother. You know, this is not an overnight success story. It's an education on indicators and watching price action and volume. And that's really all you need to watch is where are the buyers and the sellers at this morning? And then you join them. Once you get that and learn these indicators, your life should turn around. It's not about John Doe said buy this or buy that or sell that. Not about TV pushing something. It's all about where are the buyers and the sellers. Yeah, I need it to come down. SOXS. I don't want it to take off in pre-market because when the bell rings, it'll probably pull back. But it's definitely going already. Good job, M. We have movement here on RETO, but we don't have a lot of volume in here yet. It's just a few people may have bought through a white arrow and nobody else saw it. The volume is very low at 51,000. Probably not worth looking at. PWM may have more potential here. Possible pullback play. Let's see if we get a white arrow up here somewhere. Seeing one moving here, I'm going to have to switch over to it. MIRA pushing up. We already had the white arrow. It's already shot to the moon. Would be a chase from here, so be very careful. I don't think I would chase it. That's too big of a green candle. It could be a trap. But then again, it could just take off and go to $5. I don't really know. I just don't like tall green candles that I have to chase. Nice buyer. Nice bars coming in. Let's see if we get another green bar to push it higher. Want to watch for sellers here. If it comes in red, they're going to start taking profit. Volume seems to be dying. Good job, Don. Come on, buyers, you can do it. Volume is moving. It pauses every now and then, but it is moving. You can see the sellers coming in now. One important thing you need to remember about trading, if the stock runs up and it sits here too long, traders are very impatient, especially scalpers, and they are going to pull that order really quick or sell out. So if there's a delay up here, just be aware it may be a reversal from impatient traders. PWM retesting that $1.75. Let's see if it'll break through. What we need here is tall green dominator bars above that yellow line. You can see they're not above it. They are equal to it. This is not going to drive the price up below this yellow line. More than average volume of buyers will drive that price up. Here they come. That's not a trigger to get in. We did not have a tall bar here. So don't let it trick you into jumping in. Sellers are here. Right now, there's not enough buyers to drive it up. Now the buyers are trying to step in. White arrow in play. Let's see if we get the push. Need another green bar behind this one. It could come down and retest that $1.75. I'll zoom in a little bit tighter so we can keep an eye on it. Let's see if we get the retest of 175 before we get the push up. Seeing some profit takers coming in. There's the retest of $1.75. We need to stay above it, and we didn't. If this candle closes below that $1.75, it may head downwards. Want to see it close above it. Did close above it. Now let's see if the buyers come back in, or are they already tired of waiting? Looks like they're going to start selling off. Another white arrow. Let's see if we get the push of new buyers. It wants to go, but there's just not enough people here to drive it up. We're still below that yellow average volume line. This right here is what we're looking for. We want to see more and more and more as it's driving up. Seven, just go reload that indicator again. It's updated in the scripts already. It shows the same image, but it's updated. Just delete the one you have, go reload it. You'll be fine. All right, I'm going to let this one bounce around and go exploring. Big head, are you talking about moving this indicator down here? I'll have to do that after this session. I can show you how to do that. Send me a direct message. I'll message you when I'm done. That's usually about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Go to your scan tab and find it and manually hit the scan button. If that doesn't work, reach up here in your watch list and change scans, and then change it back to it and see if it reloads. NRXP. Well, that looks scary. Up and down. MRM. White arrow. Some buyers coming in. Pushing higher now. Nice push. We zoom out a little bit here. Buyers coming in. This indicator looks nice for the push. Let's see if we get another bar behind this one. Few profit taking going on. That's the wick on the top. Need a green bar to come in. The buyers need to continue coming in. Come on, buyers. Give us a tall bar. Watch for red here. It could just come right back down. Nice green tall bar. Looking good so far. Good job, up 2 cents. Good job, Don. Couple profit takers. Price is not dropping that much. More buyers maybe to come in and push it a little higher. We need a tall bar here of green. More profit taking going on. They may be freaking out now and bailing a little bit. Good job, Chad. A lot of traders making money this morning. I got one trade in so far. Good job, M. When you hear me say good job and the trader's name, that trader made a little bit of money. I'm not going to announce how much, but they're typing it in the chat. All right, YouTubers, I'll let it run over a little bit more. Tried to get you another stock in here. I live stream on YouTube Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for 1 hour for free. I highly suggest you come and join us over on Discord on the premium side. You can sign up to Discord for free by clicking the label at the top of the chat box, the white and yellow indicator up there at the top. We'll take you over to our Discord. Sign up for free. You get one free scan, one free indicator. You can talk to the investors. They will tell you how good this program is. And I wouldn't even call it a program. I just trade live in front of everyone. And I give you lots of indicators. I think there's 60 something scans, 31 indicators and scripts and what have you. When you sign up for premium, you get longer streaming hours. I stream from 9 all the way up to 9:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning. And usually quit about then. But we'd love to have you on board. I appreciate you joining me this morning. God bless you. I hope the Lord blesses you and your trading the rest of the day. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks for joining me.